Lemonade mixed with tea. Off the chain for folks on the playback. Give y'all some time to come in the room. Yep. Give y'all some time to come in the room. What's up? What's up? I got the notification. What else, we Berry? I see you. I got the notification. I got it. What else, we Berry? I see you. It's crazy. What's going on with you? What's happening? What's happening? Let me see if I can change this a little bit. What you up to? What you up to? I'm still stuck here. Can't do nothing till tomorrow. So all my work will start tomorrow. Trying to find a tow, but I got to make phone. Why is it doing that? I got it plugged up. Using my tablet. I never did it on my tablet before, so I don't know. We just have to play it by ear. Ain't doing nothing much but packing. I know you ain't still packing. I know you ain't still packing. Lord have mercy. You must be pack 3 items and then go to sleep, lay down somewhere. Yeah, you ain't got to tell me. At least I had a place to hang out. When nobody really here but me. Got a couple of drivers in the back, but they chilling their trucks, running their AC. My truck won't even start, so I ain't got no power, no nothing. I can sleep in it because I can open up the window a little bit to get a breeze in there. But during the day, I worked out early, took my shower, and then I came here in the lounge, and I've been sitting here sleep. Just woke up not too long ago. I'm going through old stuff, throwing things away, and packing. Yeah, I've been doing that too over the last, let's see, 7 years, I think. So I didn't got down to bare bones. So I'm glad of that. Cause man, woof. Cause if I, why is it dimming? I don't understand why it's doing that. I never used it. I didn't want to bring out the big old laptop. I should have though. I got the light to work though, but I brought the light out. So yeah, I'm stranded. I've been here 3 days. It's gonna be 3 days tomorrow or 3 days today. And people in know who I am. They like, oh, what you need? I'm like, I just want some lemonade, big old lemonade for $1.60. But he gave me this one for free. So you've been here long enough, man. I'll give you something for free. I appreciate you. You did. What are you going? What are your thoughts about Dylan Transportation losing their what? Oh, closing their doors. Dylan. Hmm. Well, that's how most truck companies do. They don't give you no warning. They just close the doors. Dylan. Let me see which one is that. Is that the tanker? Let me look it up right quick. Yeah, I think that's the tanker. I know some people used to work over there. They don't work over there no more though. Why is it doing this? Let's see. Transportation. Maybe I got to go to. Maybe I got to go to Google. Let's see. I say based in Tennessee, huh? I don't really say. Let's see. Abruptly closed without warning. Hmm. Go a guy who's yelling. Yes. Here's yet another company closes their doors with no warning. Another bit. Another one bites the dust. Hello, and welcome to Trucking Answers. I'm Mark, your open for business host. Dylan Transport closes its doors. What up? What up? George Davis. I'm fine. How you? This is a company that's been open for more than 40 years. Do I understand it right? Family owned. That's what people always tell me. Well, you work at a family owned place. Look, you never know where you're working, whether they could stay open or not for 5 more minutes. We have no idea. And they could make money or not. People could just close it. Yeah, it's the tanker company. Um, yeah, I see them out. I've seen some of those guys out here, but and I knew one guy worked over there. Um, he was saying it was, you know, they was doing them kind of wrong, doing them dirty back when he left. I think he left 5 years ago. So I've been known. I kind of knew about that through him. He came over and worked with us over at Oakley when we worked at Oakley. I think he still works at Oakley, but I left to get my own truck. You know what I'm saying? Some guys don't want their own because too much responsibility. But hey, it's same stuff to me. If you ask me, actually, glad to see you. All right, well, appreciate you, bro. Zaire. It's I'm just reading what it said on the screen. You need to change that then, bro. Get that change. But none, I mean, I ain't got nothing to say. It ain't my company. you They've been in business 40 years. And people will complain. Like I said, my man was complaining about them. So I never wanted to go over there and work. I don't know why the screen keep getting why I keep want to turn me down. I'll tell you about it later. Or just change it, man. That's all. Just change it. Don't pay the few dollars and change it. You know, I don't think it's that much. I think when I changed my name, it was like $65. Got rid of that government, and I did that in '89, and my family was tripping. Why you want to change your name? I'm like, y'all saw Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's see. They don't think they had the movie out yet, but I tried explaining to them about Malcolm X, and that was the reason gave me the incentive to change my name. So I was like, if y'all don't understand, y'all just don't understand. But I can't walk around one more day with this government. So they was mad at me, but I didn't give a damn. Doggone, I didn't care. I want to do that over there. Yeah, that'll work. If you go to Africa, depending on where you go, especially if you went with us, you're going to get a Sierra Leonean name and a naming ceremony. Then you can, you know, you could change your name to that because I like my Sierra Leonean name too. Why does this thing keep getting doing this? I don't know how to make it. Let me see. How do I make it bright? I think I could do. Hold on, guys. See, I think I can make it brighter by doing this, right? Yeah, you could change it over there. That'd be cool. It's already bright. I already got it bright as I can get it. Yeah, I like my Sierra Leonean name too. Indapi. So I might later on decide to incorporate that. Yep. It means warrior. It's a fitting name for me. Warriors come out to play. Yeah, I like that name. Indapi. So yeah, if you came with us, you would definitely get a Sierra Leonean name. A lot of folks are changing their names to that. So yeah, but I didn't know that. But I guess that's they must have did something. Might have been contract. I'm sure that's what it was. Well, that means that's good for us then. If they went out with 300 something, what she say? 300 drivers? Yeah, 340 drivers. Then that means the contract that what they were servicing, other companies will pick them up. So maybe we'll pick up some of them, which would be cool with me. Sure, I'll take it. More work, the better. Trying to get it to where it's even, got me even in the frame. Um, yeah, a lot of them can do that because what they do is, and it might have been the drivers who caused them to close because that's what happened to the company I was with. Remember I told you we got all those tickets in 1 month, and the insurance wouldn't cover us anymore, so they dropped us from the insurance. And then once the people who we had the contract with to pick up the loads, once they realized we didn't have insurance no more, we couldn't insure the product. So if it was an accident, oh my God, you know how many people would have been in trouble? You have an accident, one of these big rigs, and there's no insurance, and don't let me know, some other drivers involved. Oh my God, you're talking about a catastrophe. So, you know, them companies have to do that. So we lost all our contracts in 30 days. So we had to close. And we know if, ands, and buts about it. Where you make money in trucking is to keep these wheels rolling, for the best of your ability. So maybe that might have been it. Maybe they got a bunch of tickets over there. See what I'm saying? We don't know. So can't even speculate right now because they was in business for 40 years. Apparently they were doing something right because most places don't stay in business. Most places don't stay in business um, 5 years, let alone 40. So um, we'll probably be getting someone to interview us then. What up, Natasha? I see you. What's happening? What's happening? I see you. I see you. Yep. Well, I'm just stuck here, guys. I ain't doing nothing. I was asleep for the longest time, but I got up this morning and worked out. And so I'll wait till the sun go down because it's too hot out there now, and do my 2 miles and knock out my push-ups. I did my arms and my shoulders, and now I'll go do my 2 miles walking and my 100 and 100 plus push-ups. Yep. I'll do that once the sun go down. So I figured I'd come on and just chop it up with you all. So what y'all want to talk about? Stuff that we saw in the news. I know you all saw it. If I saw it, it was a coup d'état in Guinea. Um, the presidential guard performed a coup, took the sitting president out of office. Well, he was doing some f stuff. You know, he changed the constitution where he can be in office for a third term. What else was he doing? They say he did a. I don't know why he's doing this because I ain't never used this before, so I got it plugged up, people. Um, what up, T? What up, T? What up, T? What else they say? Oh, he he also did some stuff. They passed some stuff where he got a pay raise, and at the same time, for the military, he gave them a decrease in pay. So they was like, oh yeah, that's how we going. That's how we getting down. Okay, and we'll just take everything. So yeah, he was kind of bogus. You know what I'm saying? The people seemed like they was behind it. They all came out to the streets. So they was happy because um, I guess it was some protests against him, and he came out with heavy hands. You know, bow, get y'all butts back in y'all house. Bow, I run this country. He came out heavy handed like a summer gun, right? And so people was already kind of salty, So now they celebrating it. Yeah, I saw that news conference they had. I figured if he's cheating the people, he needs to go like yesterday. Absolutely, you know, because hell, you had 2 terms, greedy sucker. You had 2 terms. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't. You should have. You had 2 terms to get all the money you was gonna get. And he's gonna be an ex-president, so you still gonna have your connections. I guess it's one of those things like when you go to that movie Paid in Full, and like what they say, guy got bread. I think it was Mitch said that. Said a brother got bread, but if I leave the league, you know, is everybody gonna still cheer for me? So I think that's sort of what he was probably experiencing. Um, if he had a guy out of office, he probably still gonna be wealthy and still have his connections, but he won't be on the world stage. All on helicopter rides and plane rides and flying to France and flying to this conference and flying that conference, going to Germany, going to the United States. He wasn't going to be doing all that. So maybe, that was the thing that blinded him, right? And he's just going to try to gangster the people. Yep. It is all about the greed. He must, yep. Yeah, it could be Boule. He could be. Most of them, they be part of something. Most of them, they're part of something. You know, it is what it is. That's just the way of the world. But Boule or not, he out of office now. So I think they said they're gonna rewrite the Constitution. Rewrite. I got to figure out how to make this thing stay, guys, because it's gonna bother me if it doesn't. So y'all give me a minute. Let me figure this out because I never used my tablet to go live before. I've had one forever, but I don't even use the thing. Power mode. Let's see what that says. Optimize. Maximum power save. Medium power saving. That ain't it. Y'all give me a second. Let me figure this out, please. I got to extend time on it because it just keeps cutting, getting ready to cut me off. Visibility, smart view, auto switch, flashlight. It's got to be somewhere else. It's not. What is that? To see where the U.S. is upset about his outing. Too bad. That's what. Yeah, exactly. Coming to. Well, yeah, they're gonna always got something to say because it's probably gonna be somewhat probably. They probably had some type of special deal with him, and now they're gonna have to deal with somebody new who probably ain't part of the good old boy network. So that's probably why they upset because probably a lot of American businesses gonna probably have to pay their fair share or they're gonna get cut out the loop altogether. So yeah, I know why they upset. They be having embassies in all these countries and they be having all their hands and everything. So when they say they broke, they be lying because they be all over the continent and everything you can think of. So um, so yeah, shout out to Guinea for standing up to you know, their president. But at least like they didn't harm him. Because he wasn't dead. You know, he didn't even look like they beat him up. He was salty though. Hey, when they showed the picture of him, he was salty. He was definitely salty. I'm like, wow. Well, hey, you should be so greedy. You know, he's the puppet. Yeah, he might have been. I don't know much about Guinea. I haven't even been. It hasn't been on my radar at all since I've been going to Sierra Leone and Ghana. It hasn't even been on my mind. Period. So it is what it is. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Don't go nowhere if it cuts y'all off. Because I got to figure out how to do this. Because if I don't, it's gonna bother me. Display screen annotation. What's on time out? No wonder. Yeah, hopefully that'll fix it. It was timing me out after 2 seconds. Now I put it at 10 minutes, so that should get us a little bit more time. Yeah, so I don't know much about Guinea. Like I said, ever since I started going to Ghana and Sierra Leone, I haven't looked at many other places. And Guinea was never on my list anyway. Um, my list is mostly East African nations: Rwanda, Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia, Egypt, and Nigeria. And that's all that's going to round out my list. I don't necessarily need to hit every country over there. A lot of them are not, advantageous for us anyway. So why am I going to be spending all? And it ain't cheap. I don't know why people think going to Africa is cheap. Either we just cheap or we just think stuff is cheap. But stuff is not cheap, people. Stuff is not cheap. Okay, and it's most of the plane and the hotels is going to take a lot of the money. You know, you're going to want to stay somewhere halfway decent. You know, so it's definitely going to cost you. So I ain't trying to go to too many more places because now it's time to build. So I need to save all that traveling money for building. You figure trip run about between 4 and 5,000 on average. Um, and if I got 6 more trips, let's say at an average of 5,000, that's another 30 grand. Nah, I could build my place for that much. You know what I'm saying? And have a nice place. 30 grand. Let me see. Heck yeah. I could have like a 4 bedroom, 3 baths place. Nah, with 30,000, yeah. And sitting on a nice little piece of plot of land. So I'm gonna slow it down. And like I said, Guinea wasn't even on my list. So by this happening, it just basically came out of nowhere. And I'm wondering, like, the thing that happened there in Afghanistan is that sending a signal around the world to other places that, hey, we ain't got to put up with this. We the ones got the guns. We're taking the orders. We can easily just turn around like, hey, what? So that's what I'm thinking. Because why did that happen when it happened? You, you know. Then you see what the Taliban is doing over there. What is it? Taliban, whatever. What they're doing over there in Afghanistan. So I'm thinking that maybe uh, the folks there in Guinea kind of took a page from their book. That's what it seemed like. Because the, the the reason why I guess I make that comparison is because when the Taliban went into the presidential palace and they did their press conference and took that photo op, they was all sitting around that table and not a table but a desk. When you look at the presidential guard in Guinea, they had sort of the similar optics. So I'm thinking like, you know what? I think some type of comparison correlation here somewhere. You see, to say the word says the heart of the king is in the lowest hand. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's what I think happened. I think they saw what happened in Afghanistan and they like, shoot, we ain't got to put up with this. You know what I'm saying? And they went into the president's, I don't know if that's the president's palace where they took that picture at, but that's what it looks like to me. But I'm not sure though. Let me put this in the chat. Anybody can come up. I'm just kicking it with y'all. Yep. Hold on. Let me put it in there. There we go. There it is. I did it. I'm learning this stuff. So if anybody want to come on up. We could talk. We just chopping it up. It ain't nothing serious. We're just gonna shoot out some stuff and we just gonna kind of go back and forth, whatever y'all want to talk about. But a lot of folks are gearing up. We're getting a lot more folks with their money coming in. So we're gonna have a nice little group. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Um, definitely looking forward to it because man, shoot, just to get away, you know, to get away and be part of the majority, it's a beautiful thing. I don't know why this thing is not charging people. It's been on 70 forever. But so come on up, anybody, come on up. But yeah. So shout out to Guinea. You know, they get a chance to rewrite the Constitution, and I guess they're gonna hold elections. I don't know. That would be the best way to do it. Rewrite it or hold elections and rewrite it, so that way it can benefit folks. What's up? What up, Jay? I see. Congratulations on that getting a good group on the. Yeah, thank you. Well, we still need more because, like I said, we got another trip coming. I had at what ancestry 23. So 23 I guess is what you're talking about. Done a while ago, and it says my ancestors are imparted from Sierra Leone. Do you mean 23 ancestry? That's what I'm thinking. You mean, right? Well, I would say if you hadn't made plans to go with us in December, I would say go ahead and invest in African ancestry too, so it can narrow it down to the tribe. Unless you can call 23andMe and find out is there a way for them to find out what tribe from Sierra Leone. But I don't think they do that. So if you're not planning on going with us, then what I would say is do African ancestry, paternal and maternal, They run $600, but hey, go on and invest. And if you indeed from Sierra Leone, then hell, you can come with us in April. Get your to get your naming ceremony and learn about the country and then as icing on the cake, you can get your citizenship. And now you can get a legitimate Sierra Leonean name. I want to do that one. Yes. No, they don't do that. Yes, I want to go with you. Want you all. That's what's up. Well, then that's what I would say. If we got one coming up in April as well, so you can maybe shoot for April. So that gives you time to go ahead and order the test. Hey, fork out that $600. Hey, fork out that $600 and swab and keep it moving. Get your stuff back and start getting yourself prepared so we can go in April. In April, we should have even a bigger trip, a bigger group of people because now we're building on momentum. Okay. And then once I do all the interviews that I'm going to do with folks, man, we're going to be looking good. Let me see if I got some light from this side. No, it's better if I do it this way. Yeah, it's somewhat better. The stand is too little. I got it to working, guys. There we go. I think that's all right, right? Yeah. How long does the test take? Well, because of the pandemic, PLAN, it's been taking about 10 weeks. I'm still waiting for the paternal side myself, so um, I'm gonna probably start giving them a call. Probably next week, I'll start giving, at least reaching out to them, giving maybe an email and seeing where it's at. I have no information. I have no information. Information about what? Your DNA? Your ancestry? I'm assuming that's what you mean, right? Clarify that for me. Daughter 101. Mad with mad gray daughter 101. Um, well, if you don't have any information, then you got to get started. You can go to AfricanAncestry.com and purchase the family plan. Um, it's about $600, so it's not cheap, but it's worth it because at least you will know both sides of your family where they came from, where they was taken from. So uh, it's better to know than not know. It's one of those things. Sorry, but not sorry. You know what I mean? I forked over. Actually, I paid 900. So did I did two for me, and then I did my mother. So I did 900 is what I spent. Every penny was worth it because now I know I just got to wait for my father's side to come now. So I get about next week, and then I'll go ahead and start pestering them on the emails. But about 10 weeks is what they're saying. So if you do it now, you got plenty of time to wait for it and then be ready to go in April. When we go on the April trip. My son will be on that trip because he's waiting on his test as well. I don't know why we didn't just get his certified, but I didn't know. I didn't find out about that until after he did it already. So it is what it is. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah. Link this move. Okay, but yeah, there we go. What up, Big Jeff? Just got my DNA back from African ancestry, 99.7% Sierra Leone. I'm interested in the April trip and citizenship. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? See, we getting this thing right, y'all. We getting this thing right. I'm so proud of some of us because it was a time where we really didn't care. We was like, hey, we in America, we thugging, we doing our thug fizzle. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even care. Now we starting to have like we caring what we doing. We care. So I'm proud of us. What tribe? What tribe, Big Jeff? What tribe are you from? Because mine came back 99.7. So what tribe was you from? Yeah, you just reach out to me. Um, uh, gohamtrucking@gmail and make sure you leave your phone number so I could call you and then put you up on everything you need to be doing to get yourself prepared for the April trip. It took about 3 months to get me for me to get my results back, and it was about 1,200 for me and my entire family, but it was worth it. Monday in the house, you dig? What up? What up? What up, my Monday? I can't tell from your name, Prepper, if you male or female, but either way, welcome, family. I'm a Monday as well. 1,200. Lord, you spent more than me. Hey, you spent more than me. Shoot. So you did 4 people. Damn. Hey, well, you right. It's worth it. Cause once you know, you know. Okay. Ain't no guess. Ain't no, I'm just gonna show up over there, end up in Tanzania and realize the vibe ain't right. Or show up in South Africa and realize that the frequency is not right. Or show up in Ghana or not Ghana, but Gambia and realize, the brothers and sisters over there call you Tuba. Because if they ask you where you from, what you gonna say? I don't know. See, when they ask me, I can say where I'm from now. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Sierra Leone, the Mende tribe from the Bow Town region. That's where I'm from. And my name is Ndapi Kaliki. Man, it feels good to say that. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what you said. Yeah, the family is growing. That's right. Praise God. A1's from day one. That's right. Every time you say that about Tanzania, I laugh. Y'all got me crying over here because it's true. That's why I was telling you all, like people are just showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, this how people are. We showing up there with our cell phones in our hand, like, I'm home, and nobody's rolling out the red carpet. Nobody's saying, "Welcome home, brother. Welcome home, sister." Nobody offering to show you around. So I don't. Hey, y'all. Hey, for folks who just gonna be stubborn, and you just got to do it on your own. You just got to do it by yourself. Hey, hey, I give y'all nothing but respect because I can't see it. I can't see it. I'm so glad I did it the way I did it. Y'all got me crying over here. Ooh-wee. What up, New York? I see you. They want from that's right. Rest in peace, Mike. I saw that. Yeah, that's. I don't know what to think because a lot of times when a lot of our brothers and sisters are found dead in hotels room, it's usually a setup. It's either somebody you owe somebody money. They wanted to get some type of stuff from you, but then it could have been because he didn't seem like the type, but maybe we didn't know. But I thought it was some other folks that was found dead here too in the last couple of days. Some comedian, some actress, she's in the hospital. So they were doing cocaine laced with fentanyl. And I think 3 people died and 2 people in the hospital. Some black community. I don't think I ever heard of them or whatever, but say no, people. Matter of fact, just stay away from people who do drugs because that ain't cool. Fentanyl, you know, the Chinese trying to get rid of us, so they sending over here by the freaking ocean liner full, and we don't know what that fentanyl is laced with. It's messing a lot of folks up. Yeah, I better get clean. That's why I'm talking about what I've been telling y'all about health. Get on your top of your health because these folks ain't playing, man. It's a soft war, what they call soft kill weapons. They're using soft kill weapons against us. So anything you have an appetite for, they're poisoning that, and then you are volunteering, right, to accept these things into your being. Mm-mm. That's what they're doing. So you like, so the way they look at it is, oh, you like snorting drugs? Okay. You like shooting drugs? All right. Well, we got something for you, and that stuff is taking people up out of here like that. So you better get right. Y'all better get right out here. My entire family. I missed a few. Um, but you never know. Yeah, you never know. Sweetberry, a black comedian, a Hispanic comedian died. Exactly. And it was a white actress. She's in critical. The black comedian, white girlfriend is in a coma. She's in a coma. Wow. So you did see it. My entire family will be taking a family trip next year so we can get our citizenship. Well, hey, holla at me. Holla at me. You did. Holla at me. Go ham trucking at Gmail. Yep. Holla at me so we can get y'all squared away and we'll love it. More than merry. What state y'all out of? What state y'all out of? Falling, what is it? Falling Skies Prepper. Uh, Big Jeff, did you leave? I want to know what tribe you say. Did you say Did he say Mende? Or somebody else said Mende? Oh, okay, I see it now. I missed it. I'm sorry, Jeff. Oh yeah, Membe and the Limba, Limby, Limpy, Limby. I don't know exactly how you say it, if I'm saying it correctly. Yeah, if y'all don't mind, take the likes up, people. Y'all know you ain't getting this from nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? We really got a vibe over here because we got folks coming through representing. What tribe you from? I'm from the Mende. You dig? Straight out of Chicago. Straight out of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Do you dig? Georgia, brother. I should have known. Them Georgia folks be on the move. I got to give y'all credit from down there in Georgia. Y'all be all over the place. Every time I go to Africa, I meet somebody from Georgia. So shout out to my people in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Because quiet as a cap, that's where my people from. I don't know if y'all knew that. I ain't found out until just recently. So I'm talking to my mama. I'm thinking we was from Mississippi. Show you how off base I was. Then I finally questioned her when we did the DNA for her a few years ago, and she said that my grandmother was born in Macon, Georgia. So we probably when I ain't took the time to go ahead and do our family tree, but I think I'm gonna hire a company. You know, since I got a couple dollars to rub together now, so I'm gonna do it. Go ahead and hire a company and let them do it while I'm on the road getting these wheels moving, and let them trace it back for me so I can see because we might be part of the Gullah Geechee. I think we probably are. So because I know it went from Georgia on back to the Carolinas. Talk black to me. That's right. Talk black. Who else say that? I think Vicky did it over there on the African Diaspora channel. She says that all the time. Talk black. Somebody talk black to me. Somebody talk black to me. I like her. She moving her hair back. Look, she moving her hair back. But somebody talk back to me. She moved her hair back. She be cracking me up when I'm over there sometimes. Uh, yeah, so it's important, guys. Who all you guys who won't have your DNA done, shame on you. There's no reason. If you got a few dollars to rub together, go ahead and spend it. Can't take none of this. We can't take none of this stuff with us when we transition and become ancestors. So utilize that stuff so it can fuel your life, because now we actually get a chance to, you know, fill in that void. You know, now you go somewhere, people ask you, because when they see you, we look sort of different. A lot of us are a lot bigger than our continental cousins. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get the likes up, people. Just it's free. Hit the like button. You ain't hitting the cash app, so hit the like button. You know, hit you pick your poison. Which one you want to do? You want to hit the cash app or you want to hit the like button? Maybe we need to say it like that, Sweetberry. And we'll give y'all a choice. You can hit the cash app or you get the like button. Which one y'all want to hit? Let's see. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Um, it gives us a chance to know who we are. So when you are on the African continent, somebody asks you, you can say, I'm from the Mende tribe. When you say you're from the Mende tribe, there's no questions after that. Okay? There's literally no questions. You know why? Who wants to know why? Who wants to know why there's no questions after you tell them I'm from the Mende tribe? Who wants to know why? Let me know in the comments. Put a one in the comment section if you want to know why there's no questions after you tell them that you're from the Mende tribe. Who wants to know? Mm. Now we see a couple ones. Come on. Anybody else? Well, y'all, maybe the rest of y'all already know what the answer is. Midday all day. There we go. Now we getting some participation. The reason why, there we go. The reason why, look, the reason why there's no questions after you tell them the Mende tribe, because the Mendes have a very, very, very strong history that dates back as far as most people can remember. They don't even know when. So that's the reason why there's no questions. And so when you say you're from the Mende tribe, that's why there's no questions, because the Mendes are a well-established tribe known to be warriors, known to have family structure, right? Known to have cohesiveness. That's why it's no questions. But now we go over there, you dig, and say somebody come over there, hey man, damn, you look so different, because we got the same melanin content, right? But we may be a little taller, a little bit wider. So of course they're gonna be looking at you like, yeah, who is this guy? So they may come over there and say, hey brother, what tribe you from? And if you haven't done your DNA, right, what do you say? Let's see if anybody want to answer that. If you haven't done your DNA and you do take a trip to the African continent and somebody look at your body type, because that's what they're looking at. They're going to be looking at your body type. And when they look at that, they're going to realize that you're not from there. And then they're going to ask you what tribe you from. Either what tribe you from or where you from. What are you going to say? Mm-hmm. What are you going to say if they ask you what tribe are you from? So what would you guys say if you just showed up over there in Africa and just, okay, I got tired of this divided snakes. I had to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? These albinoid doubles is crazy. So I'm tired of this. I'm up out of here. You get on a plane, you get over there, get off. Somebody asks you, "Man, what tribe you from?" What do you say? If you haven't, I repeat, if you haven't done your DNA ancestry, what would you say? Anybody? Harlem. You gonna say Harlem? They gonna be like Harlem. You gonna start seeing their head start going back and forth. Harlem. What's that? uh, I know. Hey, get off me, fly. She said Harlem. That's funny. Harlem. You got my nose running. Well, let's fly. I see him flying around me. What no place like Harlem? Yeah. Well, it used to be because Harlem being gentrified from what I hear. Just like every other place. But they ain't the Harlem of old. Come on, fly. No, I don't like flies getting on. Let's see. Ask them what tribe do I look like I'm belong to. Nah, that's not acceptable, Natasha. That sounds like a straight up American response. It doesn't sound like an African response. No place like Harlem. My dad is from Harlem. Oh, really? What I normally hear stuff like what Natasha said, the complete, yeah, they completed gentrification of Harlem. Yeah, they doing it everywhere. It's in Chicago too. They just can't get the west sides and the south side. That's why all the stuff is taking place over there. Oh, my eyes are watering. Maybe it's because of the lights. I ain't used to these lights. um, I also have heard of people saying, "Well, I don't know what tribe I'm from. I don't know where my people were taken from. So we claim all of Africa." That's what you're gonna hear. And what have I been telling you all? You go to certain parts of Africa, you're not gonna feel a vibe. You're not gonna catch a vibe. That frequency is different. That frequency hit different in different places. It don't hit the same. I'm here to tell you. You know, your ancestral DNA that's inside you, because every ancestor that lived prior to you is in you, right? So you hold a genetic memory inside your body all the way back to the first man or the first woman, right? And that ancestral memory that's locked inside your DNA, when it gets to the land where your people were actually taken from, for some reason, it's like it all of a sudden activates, and you feel totally at peace. You feel totally at home, right? You feel like you've been there before. It's almost like I've been there before. Okay, you're not gonna get that feeling every place you go over there. You're not. And I don't know if you all understand about ancestral memory, but I think I explained it pretty clearly. So you can get the gist of what I'm saying. Your body acts totally different because it's like it's activated now. I know when I'm in with the Mendays, I feel like, okay, and I see what they're doing. I'm like, this some of this stuff we do over there in the United States. I'm like, I see what we got. I see where we get it from. The Mendays are flashy dressers. I like to dress. Okay. You see some of the cheese for the men they try, they be like, man, look at these dudes. They's clowning. They got their tailor mades on, they got their gators. The Mendays are, hey, we come from some real folks, Jack. We come from some players. You dig? Yeah, that's the DNA. Absolutely. I was in the Gambia, didn't catch that vibe. See? See? I didn't necessarily catch it either. If it wasn't for the Bag family being there and Usman laid everything out for me, I didn't really catch a vibe either. Yeah, I didn't really catch a vibe. Not really. And then the fact that it's a lot of sand there, but if it wasn't for the bags, Cynthia and Rick, shout out to them, and brother Usman. Nah. Yeah, I mean it's a good place to go. I'm not saying it's not a good place to go. I'm just saying I didn't catch a vibe. That's all I'm saying. But could I probably stay there and try to catch a vibe? Yeah, you know, my people there from Chicago. So yeah, I catch a vibe with them easy. We all we gotta do is sit there and talk about, this street, that street, and where the taco joint used to be, and the Polish joint we used to go to in school, and we could talk about school. So we could catch a vibe. That's not a problem. But I'm saying, far as ancestral DNA vibe is what I'm talking about. I ain't just talking about just going and just, yeah, it's cool to be amongst the folks, but you still want to do your DNA. Just want to do it. I mean, you pick your country already. Cool. It's all good. We ain't tripping. We gonna come over there and see you, and then we gonna invite you over to Sierra Leone so you can see what you're missing. Hey, we'll invite you. You go to the Gambia, you know what I'm saying? And then once we get over there, we invite you to come over to Sierra Leone and hang out with us, so you can see what you're missing. That's all. Not a problem. You know what I'm saying? You come hang out with us any day. Only a 2 hour flight. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait. It must be a wonderful feeling. Absolutely, T. Man, it's a wonderful feeling. Man, woo. Just to hear people ask you, because that's the question they ask. They don't ask like where you from. They ask what tribe you from. When you're in Sierra Leone, that's what they ask. You know. And then when you hear him say that, they be like, "Oh, brother, you're a midday." I'm like, "Yeah." Oh, I should have known. That's what they say. I'm like, why you say that? Because why? I have the demeanor. I have the mannerisms. The what else I would like to say? Um, just the wits about me as if I'm a Mende. You see? So it's like they don't even know, like before I tell them. Then when you do tell them, and then they look at the things that because they watch, so they look at, oh yeah, 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 you look like a Mende. That's what you'll start hearing. Man, you look like a Mende. You act like a yeah. Oh yeah, it makes sense now. Because like when they see you, they don't know and they don't ask, and they just be interacting with you back and forth. I noticed this, like guys be interacting with me back and forth, and I never told them. They never asked. I never asked them what they were. Then I did something or said something, and that made them ask. Hey man, what? Matter of fact, what tribe you from? Oh, I said I'm from Mende tribe. From the Mende tribe. Ah, yeah, yeah. They were like, yeah, I can see that. You can't tell me that ain't a good feeling. Man, that feeling is off the chain. Like, yeah. So now that what that does also, uh, what it gives you is now you can truly go ahead and do your research. Okay. Now you can study the Mendes. You can study the Limbas. You can study the Fulani. You can study the Medinka. Now you can really study. Yes, they were. Yep. When we get there at the cultural, let's see, the cultural, I think it's called cultural building or cultural arts building. On the wall, it has a picture, a sculpture picture of the Amistad and then people on the boat. So it's they know. That's why I say about this country, they do know the history pretty well. It was great being in the chat with You brother, I have a class starting soon. I have to dip. All right, peace. Get your DNA done. And reach out to me. GoHamTrucking at Gmail. All you gotta do is go to my community tab and looking at you'll see uh, the email and the website. Go ahead, dip out to your class. You know what I'm saying? So you can get them grades. We need that. But yeah, it's a beautiful feeling. And I think on this trip we got just as many Timby as Mende on this trip. So it's so interesting because when I went, it was only one Timby. Everybody else was Mende on the bus. It was like 15 Mendes and one Timby. Yep. So now we got kind of like an even Steven on the numbers now. So this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. So I'm looking forward to going, people. I'm looking forward to going. I love this. I love it, love it, love it. And then my spirit just feels like, man, the minute I'm at the airport, I'll be like, man, I'm at home. And then, of course, brothers will be meeting us at the airport. You know, when we get there, it's gonna be the red carpet for us, VIP, baby. They're gonna roll the carpet out. We're gonna have the whole little entourage waiting on us. You did the folks from the newspapers, the folks from television, radio will be there getting interviewed. Hey, hey, Sweet Berry, you let me know if you gonna get the red carpet rolled out for you. I can't wait to have that feeling. Yeah, I feel you. Let me know if you get the red carpet rolled out for you. We're gonna have the national uh, marching performers, or I guess is what it's called. They're gonna be there performing for us. We're gonna have the band there. We're gonna have a little entourage waiting on us to carry all our luggage. Man, this is a beautiful thing, people. And everybody be gathering around to see who we are, because you don't get no you don't get no layout like that every day at the airport. It only comes around twice a year. That's when we show up. You did. Yep. We can roll the red carpet out for each other. Yeah, we can. We can, but this is more of a governmental rollout. This is a little different. We can roll it out for each other, not a problem, but we already got this set up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, because a lot of folks don't know that because I hadn't started really bringing it out until me and Mr. Eugenia was on the line that time, and she said that we're gonna be treated like VIPs. I hadn't even been talking about it, but once she started talking, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I forgot all about that. We're gonna have the stuff rolled out for us. A feeling of being uplifted and at peace at the same time. Absolutely, and a feeling of being complete because now you know some stuff. You can start researching the tribe you came from, their history. Okay, how long have they been in that region? Where was they originally? Where did they originally migrate from? So you can start learning about their culture, their history, um, the different battles that they participated in, um, the meals, right? Cultural dance, all that stuff. Now you can really connect. So when you go over there, the only thing you'll be missing is the language. No, I don't think Bo Money. I don't think he's done his yet. I'm gonna try to stay on him and see if he's gonna do his, but he's committed 100% to Ghana. So I don't know if he wants to know. He might not want to know. Um, well, I'm gonna get him over here. He said he's gonna do my show, so I'll get him over here one day and oh, excuse me, and I'll ask him on live on TV, live on the interview if he plans to do it. But he's really committed to Ghana, so he might not want to know. But then again, he might, because if his come back Sierra Leone, I'm sure he's gonna be like, "Come on, man, gotta give me mine too." You know what I'm saying? So, but we committed to Ghana as well, and then the more of us keep going to the Gambia, we're gonna be committed to Ghana. I mean, to the Gambia as well. So to me, those are the three that I feel you could really get a vibe from. You know what I mean? Where you're gonna see stuff that remind you of stuff we do here in the Divided Snakes. Like I asked for peas and rice. They brought out black eyed peas. I almost fell out my chair. I was like, dude, these black eyed peas. They're like, yes, peas and rice. What? What? Okay, cool. Bring me another bring me another plate of them. Give me 2 plates of the peas and rice, homie. You dig? Cause they was fire. Now they ain't got no cornbread. Let me see. They had corn. I ain't see no cornbread. So maybe we might have to go over there and introduce them to some really good cornbread. And they make some bomb cassava leaf, uh, and potato leaves, and man, pumpkin soup. Oh my God. And the fish literally. I don't really eat fish like that, but I've been trying it since I got older now. Um, and just trying to put a little bit more variety in my vegetarian diet. So I did try some fish while I was there, and I tried butterfish when I was in the Gambia. So when you get to the Gambia, make sure you go to the Jamaican spot. It's gonna be easy for you to find. All you gotta do is I forgot the name of, but it's a Jamaican joint in Senegambia. Make sure they take you there, and you get the butterfish off the chain. Get grilled butterfish. You're gonna love it. I want to taste. Yeah, that fish is off the chain, Natasha. Man. And then I had butter. Man, that butterfish is off the chain. And I don't eat the other stuff. Y'all would probably enjoy that, the red snapper and tilapia and all that stuff. I don't eat that now because that butterfish don't taste like fish, but it's great. Get the grill one, but go to the Jamaican spot to get it. Don't go to Solomon's. I ain't like it when I went to Solomon, but they probably gonna try to take you over to Solomon too. So tell them to take you to the Jamaican joint. I think it's called Hard. It's called the Hard Rock. Yeah, just say Senegambia. Take me to the Hard Rock so I can get some butterfish, and they'll take you there to get it. It's off the chain. It's off the chain. And then when I was in Sierra Leone, I had the grilled barracuda. Oh my God, just melt in your mouth. It don't even taste like those two. Don't even taste like fish. I don't know what they taste like, but they don't taste like fish. Yeah, I want to taste the butterfish and the snapper. Yeah, most people be getting the snapper and the tilapia. Yeah, that's the main thing I hear them saying all the time. You see, can Gambia handle two at the same time? Well, they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to. Shoot, you know, because we coming, so they're gonna have to handle it. You know what I'm saying? I just wish folks would like just moving to the same area. So if we do come over there, we ain't finna be trying to go all over the freaking country to visit everybody. It take all day just to visit folks. What up, Susan? I see ya. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I see you. Truck broke down, Susan, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to North Kakalaki. I'm broke down here in Nebraska. I've been here for 3 days now, so I'm thugging it, living out of the truck, and I ain't got no power to the truck at all. I can't even start it, no power. But luckily, I had washed my clothes before I came, so I got at least 2 weeks worth of clean clothes. Yeah, I know, right? And I'm at a little rinky dinky truck stop. But at least they got 2 showers and they only charge $5. So I've been able to take a shower every day. And I got a little stuff in there to eat. And I've been going getting what I could from it. Today I just had some potato wedges, and I've been eating on some of these. Let's see, they're not too bad. And before that, I had some dehydrated jackfruit. Now that was good. Dehydrated jackfruit. I think they sell it at Walmart. You can get this at Walmart. It's like $4, I think, $3 or something. And that dehydrated jackfruit off the chain. So I definitely would go when I go back there. I'm gonna grab like 10 bags. Wow. Yeah, I know, right? It's just fucked up. It's all good. More time to plan. Yeah, that's true. I just been chilling because I ain't really been able to do much. I ain't got no power, so I had to come over here and charge up everything. So I got my power bank here now. This was always, but I got the solar one. You see, so it's always good to get the ones with the solar. I got two of them, so this one is fully charged now. And then charged up my phone, got it charging, so that's dead. So and then my work tablet charged, and I'm using my tablet. I'm talking to you all, which I'm charging it now. So phone, I'm probably gonna have to charge a little bit more. Let me see. Yeah, I got 71, so I'm gonna have to charge a bit more on that one before I get up out of here, so everything will be charged up tonight. And in the morning, I get up and start making phone calls to get towed and get to a shop. So if it's gonna be a few days, and I probably just had them take me to the hotel room for a couple of days. Excuse me. Just make sure there's a gym in there where I can work out and just kind of freelance while I'm waiting. I don't know what they're gonna do with my North Carolina load. If they're gonna push it back or are they gonna give it to somebody else? We shall see. Yep. At least you somewhere safe. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's a bunch of albinoids here, but they seem to be cool. They let me hang out. They ain't bothering me. So you using Uber to get around? No, I'm not going nowhere. I ain't went nowhere. I've been. Let me just show you where I'm at because you probably just come in New York. You see, so I'm just chilling in the. It's like most of the truck stops got a driver's lounge. So I just been chilling in here, and the bathrooms is right around this wall. Yep, the bathrooms are right. I mean, bathrooms right here and showers on the other side of this wall, and then the front is where the counter and all that stuff is. So this is pretty much in almost every other major exit. You got these, so your truck do break down. You can pretty much live out of a truck stop. What happened to the homeless lady? I don't know. I was looking to see what she go be here today. I guess she climbed up in somebody's truck because I think that's probably what she's doing. Because you could tell something ain't right. I don't know if she. I don't know, she probably. I would say just from looking at her, seemed like she has a little bit of mental illness, and then she's probably using drugs as well. Um, and people been getting, she was sitting right out here, and folks were parking right here, and they were walking past, and I seen 2, 3 dudes reaching their wallet and give her a bill. So usually when dudes reaching their wallet, they giving her at least a 5. They're not giving her no dollars, I don't think. And then I seen her walking about the trucks back there. So I like, yeah, she trying to get her a date. That's probably what she's trying to do. And she had went in there and took a shower. I think they gave her enough money to take her shower because anybody could take a shower here. All you gotta do is give them $5. Big bird down, yeah, big bird down. It is what it is. Probably gonna run me about $2,000 to fix. But it is what it is. I can't. It's part of being a owner operator. When it break down, wherever you at, you gotta make it work. and I'm got pretty good at that. So you know, and you see, I still be representing her. I don't care. Y'all see it. Got my Inventors shirt on. You dig the truth. You know, I don't care. You dig? Maybe a lot less. No, I think she's more just, she homeless and crazy and on drugs. And so, she, people like that don't work. So they just hustle. She stand out here and, hold her hand out, people give her money, and then she can go back there and get one of these fat white dudes. They break off something nice. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was in here, she wouldn't come in here, so she ain't mess with nobody look like me. She messing with them white dudes, and she wasn't a bad looking lady. For albinoid devil, she didn't look bad, so she get her a date out there. I see some dudes walking in here. She get her a date out there. They probably gave her enough money, or they probably just said, "All right, come on, shoot, that thing hitting real good, girl. Your crazy self. Where you going? I'm going this way. All right, well, come on." They probably went on with them because I woke up this morning. She ain't been here. And I've been sitting in here for like the last 4 hours, 5 hours. Yeah, matter of fact, it's 7 o'clock now. So I got here at 1:30. So I've been sitting here since 1:30, and I fell asleep. I got the recliner, so I was able to recline. So she ain't been back. So somebody probably scooped her up. Said, "Come on, girl, that thing hitting. That thing hitting pretty good." Much love. What up, Curly girl? I see you. How you doing? How you doing? Go him. You don't let those devils get in one of those what big cornfields. They always looking for free labor. That's true, but I ain't going. So you see, I don't have no problem with it. I've been dealing with that my whole life. I grew up in Chicago. I know plenty of pimps, prostitutes, drug dealers, gang bangers, murderers. I know it. I know everybody, dude. So this ain't nothing to me. I know a bunch. And then I sold. So most of my clients were, I had a bunch of them. Some of Don Juan ladies used to come by from me. So hey, I'm used to that life. That's the life I come from. So seeing crazy folks like that is simple. I used to sell H.A.M sticks. That stuff used to make people go crazy. That's what made me stop selling it. I'm like, man, this shit here make people go crazy. She probably don't does business right. Yeah, she probably do. Nah, I doubt it. She can't do it here because people thing like that. She got to be back there in the trucks. The trucks got sleepers. They got beds in the truck. So all you got to do is climb up in the truck and close the curtains. Most all our trucks got curtains. Pull those curtains all the way around to the front, so can't nobody see in. Lock your door, and you got a big old full size bed in the back of your cab. So that's where all the business go down. If anything go down, she can't do it up in here. No, everybody back there is probably about 4, 5, maybe it's probably about 10 drivers back there now. Everybody got a bed in their truck. So she can literally go right down the road if she wanted to. Folks was willing to go that route. Um, she can get up in there and shoot. It is what it is. Let's see. Stop it. I know, right? Yeah, I heard that about Sherm. Yeah, Sherm make you crazy. That's why I'm glad I stopped selling that mess. Once I saw a few folks kind of go off the deep end, I'm like, yep, time for me to abandon this. You know, and it's crazy that the stuff is still around. People still going crazy off that stuff. And I stopped selling it in. Let me see. I stopped selling it in '88. Yeah, I think '88, '87, '88 was the last time I sold some. So I've been a good boy for a long time, guys. I've been a good boy for since '88. You know what I mean? But I ain't forgot. That's the thing. I ain't forgot because them years were some rough years, boy. All the stuff I went through. So now life is like a piece of cake. Look, life is like a piece of cake now because back then stuff was crazy. We used to have some stuff that was so fire. People will be, man, down there ripping the paint and and the molding off of the doors trying to get in there to get it. Stuff was crazy. So I get it. So somebody probably scooped up because I did see her back there yesterday walking by where the trucks was at. So I'm thinking like, why the hell would she be out there? So then of course put two and two together. But glad she ain't here because she was going crazy yesterday. I guess she was mad because I was back here. She couldn't have no place to just kind of chill out. And look, and she had a fresh pack of Newports, 100s. she, she living it up. You know what I mean? Ain't got no job, but she got a fresh pack. I seen her out there thumping the pack. I don't know what the hell they be doing, but she be stomping the pack. I saw her out there smoking. That shit crazy. But anyway, people, yeah, we can't wait to see you get over there, Sweetberry. Um, so you can start documenting your experiences. So I hope you didn't shelled out the money you needed for a better phone. Okay, turn the AC on finally. Of course she did. Exactly. Yeah, so we can start seeing your experiences over there. Sounds like you behind enemy lines. We may have to come and rescue. Nah, we good. See, one thing about it, man. Um, when you have knowledge of self, it's a lot easier to maneuver than when you don't. Okay. Um, when you don't have it, then you tend to just kind of walk around life willy nilly and you don't really worry about a lot of stuff. So a lot of times you walk right into situations. You know what I mean? Um, when I go for places, you see I represent. And the reason why you're supposed to represent yourself so people understand what they're dealing with. Most of the time, when folks bother us, it's because they see that we're not gonna take it all the way. So when folks realize that you're not finna, they could just kind of size you up and realize, oh, this guy ain't gonna take it all the way. See, I'm gonna take it all the way. So we can go from smiling and laughing to the next thing you know, somebody's going to heaven. You know what I mean? So, folks, and T, we as men, we do that. When we go places, we size each other up. And in the back of our mind, these are the programs that's running through the back of our minds. So I'm always close to that, you know. But by the fact I'm also in my official capacity, I'm not just here because I'm here. You see what I'm saying? The transportation system has been set up in such a way to benefit guys like me. You see what I mean? So I'm in my official capacity, and because of that, these things have been set out for us. These truck stops been put on these particular exits for us. Okay, so when I come in, I'm not perceived the same way as if when you come in. See, when you come in, it's gonna be different. When I come in, totally different. Even though we're both the same as far as complexion, we could be the same height, same age, right? But when I come in, I'm gonna be treated just a little bit different than you. You know why? Because they're gonna be able to look at me and tell that I'm part of the transportation industry. You are just probably the average brother coming in buying some gas. right? So they're gonna look at you differently than they're gonna look at me. And what are they gonna use as an identifier, right? Here it is right here. This headset right here costs $260. Yep, $260. The average brother or sister coming in here will not be walking around with one of these on their head. So when I come in, this first thing they gonna notice is this headset. Yeah. Real, hard to target. Exactly. T. Exactly. Truckers know the deal. Exactly. So when they see this, they know. Oh, that and he one of them real ones. Hey, this guy here one of the real ones. Yes, sir. How can I help you, sir? Right. Then outside of that, they look at what kind of vehicle you drive, what kind of truck you in. The fact that I got a newer truck, right? And it's a tanker. So you have different classes of transportation. You got your flatbed, you got your reaper, which brings refrigerated or your, your chickens, your frozen dinners, anything, ice cream, all your cold stuff, reapers. And then you have your tanker, right? And out of the three, the one that pays the most is between the flatbed and the tanker. Those two. So when folks see that tanker pull up and they see a brother jump out of it, they be like, he must be one of them ones because they don't just let anybody drive tanker. And chemicals on top of it. You got to take all them exams. Y'all hear me talking about them exams? You dig? Ain't no anybody just jumping out of them. Do you have to have a membership to use the facility? No, you don't. You just got to pay. You do get we get a discount where the public probably won't get it. You know, because the point system is set up on diesel. It's not set up on gasoline. So you all don't get a chance to benefit from the point system at the same level that I will. So there's no way you can accumulate enough points unless you're doing some Uber or something like that. Maybe you could because you'll be getting gas more than the regular commuters. But by the fact that I'm getting fuel, which is diesel, it's on a different point system. And because of that, is how it allows me to have a lot of money, free things on my card, like free showers. And then once I get so many gallons, it actually puts money on my card. I could use it in the store. I mean, one time I had I think I had $490 one time on my card in points that you can use as real cash. I was like, okay. So I went out, excuse me, bought a GPS system. It was about 500 something. And all I had to do was put 100 something with that, with the points on the card. So it's a lot of perks for us, for sure. How many exams did you have to take for the hazmat? It's only one, Sweetberry, initially to get the X hazmat endorsement on the back of my license. But then once you get that, every so often you'll have to retest for it. Then once you get a once you get hired somewhere, you will have to test uh, yearly with your company that you're with. So every year I have to take a test. And if you go to a new company, you got to get tested again to the chemicals and stuff that they're hauling. So that's why I had to take those exams. I passed everything, so um, I don't think I got to take anything until next year again. So glad that's over with. Because I think I had about 25, yeah, 25 exams I had to take. I was sick of that, man. That's why y'all knows I wasn't doing video. I was like, man, skip that. I got to get these exams out the way. Because if you don't take them, then what they do is they and of course they got a way to punish you. If you don't take them and take them in the time frame that's allotted for you to take them, then what they do is they take you out of service. And when they take you out of service, basically you can't drive until you complete it. So they will say, okay, Rakim, since you didn't complete your assignments in the allotted time frame, then we're gonna take you out of service, which means I can't be dispatched, which means no loads for me, basically no paycheck until I go complete the exams, come back, pass everything. Once I pass everything, then I have to be cleared in the system, and then they can put me back to work. Yep. I thought you had to take 15. No, it was 20. No, it was 25. When I said 15, I had did 10 already. I had 15 more to do. It was 25 total. So when I said I had 15, I had did 10. I was like, no, I got to do 15 more. That's what I said. I finally turned the AC on. Oh, thank you. Feels good. Should have told them to turn it on, but I don't necessarily need it. I ain't need the air. It was pretty cool back here. Plus, truckers stay pretty much on the straight and narrow. They have a lot of responsibilities. Absolutely. I have a hell of a lot of responsibility. I think it's got to move that way. Yeah, it's a hell of a lot of responsibility. Insurance, got to have $1 million worth of coverage, right? Um, I got to clear medical, physical, uh, eye exam, hearing, uh, dexterity. You got to be able to pass that. Um, they check your, of course, for drug use. So no drug use, glucose, high blood pressure. And then once you get cleared for that, you get a medical card. And the medical card can be 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, or 2 years. Of course, your boy always get the 2 year. So I ain't got to see the doctor again for another 2 years. Unless I'm feeling pain or something, then I go. But yeah. 25, yeah. We buried. So let's say, so when you're training us, training y'all for what? I'm just kind of breaking it down because people need to know. Because I know a lot of folks you know, you don't really hear folks talking about these type of professions. So you all might be up under the assumption, as I was, that folks in these type of positions don't really make a lot of money, and it's not true. You got millionaires out here on the road. So that's why I say I'm gonna be treated differently than you. You know what I mean? When I come in, most people who work at a truck stop, they're gonna have a profile for drivers. Because I know if I was working at one, I would have a profile for drivers. And based off of the way drivers come in, you're gonna know which one's making the real deal, right? I'm the ones come in happy, smiling, laughing, joking, you know. Like if my bill is $19.60, 62 cents, they get ready to hand me the change. I'll keep that. Say that for somebody else that might need it. You know what I'm saying? It's a profile. You know what I mean? Let me see. My pops was a truck. Oh, okay. That's what's up, Susan. Shout out to your pops. They make tons. Absolutely. So nobody really explained this to me when I was coming up. So I was under the assumption that they didn't really make a lot of money. Man, was I wrong. Man, was I wrong. And I get to, be my own boss, make my own decisions. Got to pay my own taxes, right? All that. It looks like a lot of OTR drivers are not taking physical exam because they look like they have high blood pressure and all of the above. Yeah, um, they're very lenient. They're very lenient to certain folks. Um, they're a little bit more tougher on us. melanated men and women because why obviously, but it seems like the other folks are getting a pass because I see some of them get up out the trucks. They be like 100 pounds overweight, and to me, they shouldn't be driving because they easily fall asleep. That's why I tell you guys when you on the highway and you see a truck, do not hang around that truck. Get your ass on past that truck as soon as you possibly can safely. Don't just hang out on the side of a truck because them dudes, when they that big, they have the sleep problems and they don't eat properly. They be in here eating hot dogs, you dig, and that's mostly what they eat. So they be giving us like 5 hot dogs for 50 cents. So they be in there walking out with hot dog. They be laughing like it's funny. I be looking at this food like, man, you's a clown. You're a clown, dude. You know what I'm saying? You making all that money, you buy the cheapest food humanly possible to consume. That shows you like that you don't know who you are. So you'll never see me do that. I pulled my truck behind Walmart, behind Target in a heartbeat. Kroger, H.M. What is it? H.E.B. What the other one I go? Freaking Brooks Brother, what it was called? Somebody Brothers. I pull my truck behind Aldi's. Hell, I'll pull my truck like I'm making a delivery. Sure will. Jump out, running that mug like ain't nothing happening. you know, people be looking at me. I'll be like, "Hey, what you looking at? Ain't nothing to see here. Move on, move right on along. Ain't nothing to see here." I'm just trying to grab some of these fruits out of the vegetables out of the produce section. I'm in and out. I don't even need a box, a bag, or nothing. I can carry this stuff out. Let me see. I race past it. That's what's up, curly girl. Don't hang out on the side of no truck because them dudes could have what they call a micro sleep. Y'all know what a micro sleep is? Yeah, and I just don't get why they don't have enough drivers for the pay because it's hard fucking work. That's why. This ain't easy work. I just make it look easy. I can't help it that I bring all what I am to the profession. So it makes it look easy. But yeah, it's hard now. Don't get it twisted, Sweetberry. This is not easy. A lot of cats on the softer side, so they not they're not trying to be over here and put in these kind of hours. See, I'm dedicated. I'm putting in. I don't care if I got to put in 100 hours a week. I do it. Some of them text too. Yeah, that's true. I'm guilty of that, but I have mine in the holder, and I just be doing it with a. I got a pencil. I mean, a pen with the bottom on it is made for the screens for the phone. So I got it. I got it fixed to my dash. So all I got to do is just as I'm driving. So I don't have it in my hand and looking at it and all that. My trucking friends say he would take his wife and children on some trips. Yeah. If I was married, yeah, I would definitely, man. I'd be in there. I had that mark like this here. If I was married, I sure would because it's kind of like a clubhouse hangout. You get to make money, and if your significant other was there, oh yeah, that'd be great. You can come in here and take showers together. You know what I'm saying? We can go back to the truck. You know what I'm saying? So it would. I got kids. Nah, okay. I had to bring. Yeah, I could bring the kids every now and then, but I definitely want. If I was married, I'd definitely have my wife up in there. Hard work, exactly. Yep. Yeah, all made look easy. Yeah, yeah. We try to make it look easy. It ain't that hard. I know, right? Yeah, it's hard work now. Don't get it twisted. This is freaking hard work. So I get it. A lot of cats ain't cut out for this, and a lot of responsibility. Y'all know we got a lot of folks out here that dodge responsibility, men and women. 'Cause we got women in the field too now. So we just can't say it's all men. It's women out here too. So they're willing to work hard and they want to make big money. And so, hey, more power to them. Get out here and get it. Just don't get in my way. That's all. You get out here and get it. Don't get in my way though. I know it ain't easy. Pops was tired. Yep. Y'all be seeing my eyes. My eyes be like, boy. But I know it pays off because, you know, the money that I make doing this, working hard and really dedicating. I mean, like really dedicating myself. I'm truly dedicated to this. That I can make the money that I want to make to build my 6 apartments in 5 years, just working. So it's a beautiful thing. But at the same time, like I've been telling you all, I've been scaling back on all my bills, getting rid of stuff, stuff I don't need, subscriptions I don't need, all that stuff. Anything I don't need, I'm getting rid of it so I can retain more money. Um, and I think my pickup truck I leased through my company. So I think at the end of my lease, I'm gonna send it back. I was gonna just go ahead and buy it, but I'm like, nah, it's cool. I'm gonna let it go. And I've been looking for cargo vans, and so I think I'm gonna buy a cargo van and just buy it outright because in there I could put all of my bug out gear, solar generator, maybe a couple years worth of food, my life straws, my axes, my tents, um, bow and arrows, my fishing gear, all my stuff to start fires with. Everything I'm gonna need if we had to like really tough it out here. So I'm gonna buy all that stuff and put it in the van, cargo van. I've had at least, I think I've had what? How many cargo vans have I had? One, two, three, four, five. I think I've had 5 cargo vans before. When I had my stores, I was always gonna get my stuff, so I need a cargo van. So I'm gonna go buy a new one. Well, not a new one, but probably spend about I think about 8 to 10,000. I had to get me a decent one, and no windows, right? And had the security door going across the back seats where I can lock it. No windows. Put a lock on that backside, and inside them I put a really good solar generator, probably about 1,000 watt. Uh, then all of my bug out equipment, all my prepper stuff is going to go in that van. And since the parking lot where I park at is huge, so I'm just going to park it there at the job. And now if some jump down, I could just jump in there and have everything I need for a couple years. If I can't, that's if I can't get out of here. If I can get up out of here, then I'm gonna leave everything. Maybe ship that van over to Sierra Leone. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. Let that truck go back, and then just buy a van and have all my stuff in it. And I could drive my old school or pick up another little runaround car. Heard they were extending the truck and driving out. I haven't heard that, Natasha. Somebody was kind of saying it, but I don't believe shit until it actually happened. It would be real. It's been real, go ham and fam, but I gotta go. Peace and black power to you, T. Appreciate you coming. I think I'm about. I think what I was thinking about a van too. Okay, good idea. Yeah, bug out van, right? Uh, I just joined the Facebook group Black Farmers Association, um, and I put over there in the group because I want to learn about farming. That I'm looking to buy about an acre here. So hopefully somebody will reach back out to me over there, and they could just sell me a acre on the back of their land, or hell, you could just sell me a third of an acre. I just need just a little corner where I can knock that stuff down and build me a little bug out retreat. So if I got my van and the bug out retreat, I'm good. If they shut this bad boy down, they shut this puppy down, I'm good. I said about no more than 3 hours outside Chicago. That's if I can't get out of here. So I'm making preparations so we can get out of here in the case of a collapse and the fiat currency is not worth anything. I have everything I need in that van to live. Put a bed in there, camping equipment, stuff to make fires, generator, solar generator, tools, you know. So that's what I was looking up, looking at for generators. Yeah, van life, baby. That's right. I have no windows that going across the back. I put a max fan on the top or a fantastic fan on the top so I can get that cross ventilation. I can cook outside with the solar cooker, right? Get that solar generator. I've been online looking, get a really, I'm gonna get a good one, like probably spend about a stack. So I'm gonna get a real good one. And I've been looking at what they can run. They can run coffee pots, they can run toasters, blenders, microwaves. They can run, of course, your cell phone charge and all that, and also tools. So what I'm gonna do is get so in order to, because I've been seeing dude out there chopping stuff up. I ain't gonna be chopping. So I'm gonna get a reciprocating saw, cordless, right, and then plug that into the solar generator, charge it up. And if you get one of 18 amp, I think it's 18 amp or 18 volts, uh, charging unit to put in that reciprocating saw, I could just put that bad boy on it, have me some firewood in like minutes. I ain't trying to do no hard work out there. You dig? But I'm on it. Get bulletproof windows. There's no well, yeah, that's true. Probably need them on the front, but we'll come up with something for the front. We'll come up from the front because I don't know bulletproof windows. Probably won't need them. Then again, we might need them. Who knows? But in the meantime, at least as long as I got food and I can go off road. That's what I want to be able to do. So that way I can go in the woods if I need to. And that's why I'm looking at like a half an acre or quarter or third of an acre, whatever I can afford, and then build a little makeshift shack on there, and then I could pull the van up there and just tough it out. Have enough stuff in there to make it where I can survive a couple years with no fiat currency. That's if I can't get out of here and get back to the motherland for drivers and passenger side. Yeah, I agree with you, Jay, because the biggest fear would be they shut down the monetary system, right? Won't be no food at the stores because there won't be no money. So once the trucks stop moving, it's a wrap. So it's gonna be all hell breaking loose. So folks gonna be in the street basically tearing everything up because they ain't gonna have no food because they didn't prepare, they didn't prep. So the biggest thing you're gonna have to worry about is your own people because they're not prepared for when the system shuts down. So they're gonna go crazy, and of course the establishment is gonna let them go crazy. Probably gonna give them a good week to purge. Y'all been watching the movie The Purge? Yeah, welcome. That's why they're showing you these type of movies, so you can already know what's gonna happen. Let's see, I'm gonna be out there with an axe. Come up mess with my stuff. I'm gonna hit you in the head with an axe. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I mean, if you notice, you had a group of individuals that banded together in that movie, right? And they were going around, executing folks. So more likely, I'll probably be in that group if push come to shove. If you come take my stuff, I got something for you. Drive up and say you would get your 1 acre where at anywhere, long as it's secluded somewhere else. That's why I joined that Facebook group for that purpose. Well, one for to find out about different techniques when it comes to farming, and then two, by me being in the group, maybe I can convince somebody in there to let me buy, half an acre, a quarter of an acre, third of an acre on the back side of their property, so I'm not in their way. You know what I mean? Anywhere, I don't really care. I want to be 3 hours or more than 4 hours outside of Chicago because more likely, if stuff hit the fan, I'm gonna be somewhat close here. So if I only had to go 3 hours, I can make it Because once you leave the city is what you got to get out of in a collapse. The cities are going to be the most dangerous places to go. Anywhere where it's ruled at, you're going to be fine. They're not going to necessarily feel the impact of the zombie-like apocalypse that's going to be taking place in the cities. They're not going to even feel that because they got their own food, they got their own water. They kind of isolated. They protect themselves. They have a sort of a network. They got basically neighborhoods. They're gonna band together because they're ready for this. A lot of them. We, on the other hand, in these cities, we not ready. Our people gonna be in the street going berserk. So that's why I want to get that van. So more than likely, I'll weld some I go get me a welder and I weld some steel bars and put it where I can weld them on the inside of my truck. So then I probably weld a bumper on the front, big, big, bumper guard, and then I just mow people down if I have to. I'm just speculating, guys. It might be the fact that I just maybe I seen too many movies, but just in case something like this do happen, I do have ideas. I go get me a welder with no problem. You get a welder now for about $200. And I'm an excellent welder, so I go get me some angle iron from the Home Depot, and I'll weld a guard and just weld it to the inside of my windows. So I got something for you. you know, Listening to you have already had one acre in the mountains already. I better hold on to it. Yes, you better. If you smart, if you smart, I will hold on to it. Cities will be a death trap. Exactly, Sweetberry. Which Facebook group? I'll have to look at which one it is and send you the link, Sweetberry. Where is the Black Farmers Group based at? I don't know. I just a Facebook group. I just found out about it a couple of days ago, so I joined and they approved me. So I'll send. I'll put the link in there for you guys because we all want to be grow our own food anyway. Because in a collapse, there won't be no food in the grocery stores. Okay, or you can shop in your garden. You can go shopping in your garden. Okay. So I put the link. I get the link. In fact, while I'm talking, I got my phone right here. Let me look it up for y'all. I think everybody needs to be involved with that. Y'all can't say y'all ain't getting no good information over here. Just chopping it up with y'all. We coming up with some stuff that we all can utilize in case of emergency. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm in so many groups. Black owned farms is the name of it. And it says it's 36,000 members. It's a private group. Let me see. Yep. It says Labor Day. Only 1.3% of farmers are black. Some nice stuff in here too. They're showing a lot of their fields. They're showing a lot of product too. So I'm liking this. Crowder peas. Y'all see the crowder peas? Man, I like to have some of them right. And my grandma used to, man, she used to throw down. Rest in power, grandma. Yeah, I need to be near some water too, so I could. get away on a boat or something. Steal a boat. Listen to this song. Listen to this song.
Shopping in my garden, my garden. I'm shopping in my garden, shopping in my garden, shopping in my garden, shopping in my garden. I'm shopping in my garden, shopping in my garden.
Shout out to that brother, Ken Sparks. Shout out to that brother. I like that song. That's why you heard me say it earlier because I saw that. I go shopping in my garden too. you know. Yeah, you just might have to. Yeah, sounds good. I'm interested. Yes, my family laughed at this. I guess I'll when wind up taking care of them. They need to get it together. Well, in my case, I'm telling them like, look, I have been telling folks, Susan, for the last, I want to say 10, 12 years that they need to be, when you go to the store, grab about 10 extra canned goods. If they had been doing it for the last 10 years and then just rotate them in and out, rotate them in and out, rotate them in and out, right? They'll be prepared. But you know they're not prepared. They ain't gonna prepare. So I don't think I'm gonna sit up here and let them eat up all my stuff. No. So I'm going MIA. What up, West Coast? Most of us will not make it based on what I see with this hurricane situation. No generators, people sleeping in their cars. It was bad. Exactly. I saw that. That's the reason why I changed this. Look, don't never be, let me tell y'all something. Don't never be so fixed in your mindset that you can't change when the conditions change. See, this is what a lot of folks, we so one-minded that we don't know how to change when the conditions change. When I saw that stuff happening with the hurricane, immediately I was like, you know what? Instead of buying my truck like I was gonna do at the end of my lease, I'm sending that sucker back. Get me a van, right? I'm getting me a nice solar power generator. I already been looking for ones I want. I already got a few names like a Blue Yeti. Look up Blue Yeti, y'all, for the solar generators. Do everything you need, right? Um, get that van. I've already looked at a few vans. I'm probably gonna need to spend about 8 to 10. No problem. Get the generator. Get all my storable foods. Get my solar stove. Get all my everything I need in that van. Build a platform bed in there, and shoot, I'm gonna be able to thug it out. Have enough water for 2 years. Have enough food for 2 years, and I won't need no fiat currency. Period. None. Let me see. Man, my grandma crowd of peas was slap. That's right. I have had to be either. When I saw that, I was like, I'm in the right freaking group. Shoot. I don't know how to cook because Granny just do all that stuff. But man, I would go for some crowd of peas right now. It's a good one to follow. Yeah, okay, cool. Lee Farmer 78. I look them up. Lead Farmers 78. I look that up. They ain't listening though. Hey, they better listen. That's true. Exactly. A van for 10,000, 10K. Really? Yeah. Well, I want a nicer one. I could get something for about four, three, even a couple hundred, a couple thousand. But it's gonna have all kind of rust and stuff on it. I want something kind of nice because I just, that's where I am, bougie like that. Um, yeah, I watch lead farmers on YouTube, very knowledgeable growers. Cool. What's up, Digital Dre? Got Dre and West Coast in the house. What up, y'all? It's get you prepared. I've been through this so much. I have to adapt. That's right, curly girl. Leaf Farmer 73. What I said, 78? Shit, my light getting my light leaving, guys. Hey, got all these batteries for that damn thing. Let me see. I might have saw that wrong. Well, you said 73. Okay, 73. He didn't. He's got good info. Okay, cool. So it's used. Yeah, it's gonna be used. A new one, a new van should have run you about 45. All I need is about, maybe like a 2014, 2015, 2011. I don't know, 2012. It ain't got to be new. Just type in J van life. Go to YouTube, type in van life. Get some ideas, or better yet, go and type in stealth cargo van. Type that in. Stealth cargo van in YouTube, and watch some of the van programming that's going to come up. It's gonna make your head spin. I use it too. Okay. That blue Yeti is nice. Yes. I've been watching videos on it, so I'm like, yeah, I'm starting to know some of the names now. So yeah, I'm gonna put together a few dollars, and I'm gonna go ahead and order that bad boy, because when ain't no money, these are the things you're gonna need. You're gonna need a place to stay. You're gonna need food. You're gonna need a way to prepare that food, and you're gonna need some type of power. All right, some type of power. And so the solar is the best way to go. If I just keep my van full with fuel, which I will, um, stuff hit the fan. And if my little land that I find is about maybe 3 hours from Chicago, I'll be out of the city, right? And I could tough it out for a couple years. Won't need a penny. That's what I'm talking about. How you spell the first one? Don't get me to trying to spell now. I think it's somebody put it in there. I think it's STEALTH, something like that. Look it up. Just put it in there. Type it in and put it in your voice part of Google. I didn't got so used to doing it. I can't spell no more. It's like the stealth bomber. Uh, it's amazing how a lot of us watch the same content, and now we all having something special and is happening. What now now we are all here something something special is happening. Yes, I agree. There it is. That's what I said. Yeah, I spelled it right there. STEALTH. I forgot the H. That's it. Stealth. Stealth cargo van. Just type that in YouTube. It's gonna blow your mind of some of these van bills. I ain't got to be that elaborate. All I need in there is a bed and have it secured and have everything in there I need, and I can make that a living structure. I can live out of that. So that's what's happening. Yeah, it's amazing, Digital Dre. But we are the real woke folks. You know what I'm saying? We really woke up, and we may not participate in politics, but we pay attention, right? And if you pay attention just a little bit, you got to see the writing on the wall, and you see things are going awry on on a level that we really can't affect no change with. So the only thing we can do is prepare at this point. There's too many of us that's asleep. And with the masses being asleep like this, the ones who are awake among us, we need to prepare. Like minds coming together from all over the place. Absolutely. I'm looking at the Stealth Van, Cargo Van channel on YouTube. I never knew what that was. Learn new things every day. That's what I do. That's what I do, baby. I want to make sure y'all know because, you know, the Africa, my Africa, going back to Africa is my, y'all know that's my heart. That's my bread and butter. And I'm preparing and I'm working hard so I can make that happen. But if the crash comes and we're not able to get out of here because we saw with Afghanistan, what did they do? They closed the airport. People were falling from planes. They were so desperate to get up out of there. All right. So now if they close the airports here and we can't get out of here to go back to the motherland, right? Then we stuck like Chuck, right? So if we stuck like Chuck, how do we survive if the whole system come crashing down? There's no money in the banks, right? No food in the grocery stores. What do you do? And if you can't answer that question intelligently, you you tripping. You tripping. You literally tripping if you can't answer that definitively. Now I'm answering and saying to the fact that I got enough stuff in the truck where I could just kind of camp out wherever, which I'm doing. Prime example. I've been here 3 days. I'm good. But now if I get the van and grab a little patch of land somewhere, could I make that last 2 years? Sure I could. Why? Because I have bread coming in now and I have enough where I can get everything I need, right? Put it in the van. If the shit hit the fan, guess what? I can get out the Big Bird, get in the white cargo van, go to my land, set up shop, and I'm good. I could start growing food. I have seeds on there, right? Have all my garden tools, everything I need, and start growing food as well as have 2 years worth of storable food there on the van. So you better be able to answer these questions, people. Other than that, y'all gonna be out here looking crazy. Van, which van built? It could be anyone. It don't matter. Just pick one. Just go on there. Just like I said, stealth cargo van. Any channel will work. No matter which one. You'll learn something from every last one. I go in there and just look at them, just do a marathon. Anyone that suggests suggestions pop up, I look at it. Now, I've got a lot of ideas. Now, I don't have to put all that money into it to make it look all fancy and pretty. No, I don't necessarily need all that. All I need is a platform bed, which I can make that myself. Throw a mattress on there, right? And um, had that generator in there and all my stuff. I tough it out for the rest of that. Sleeping bags and blankets and that type of stuff. You can insulate the van, all that. Let me see. I missed a few. The white man that looks like Santa Claus is real good too. Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. Uh, last last night I was watching videos about people who live in storage units. Yeah, I know somebody used to do that too, and that was suggestion of mine because the brother was he didn't have any place to stay, and I was like, hey man, he's got a couple spots that's 24 hours. Um, you got enough money? He didn't have he was getting a little money, but not enough to actually have an apartment. I said, go to one that's a 24 hour that has access from the outside where you don't have to go inside and you can tough it out. And he did that for a minute until they finally caught him. Yup. My job is only thing keeping me here. Mine too. Bank holiday, anybody? Yes. For folks who don't know what a bank holiday is, matter of fact, before I just pretend that I'm the only one in here know, because Sweetberry obviously knows. Do everybody know what a bank holiday is? before I tell you, but let me know if you know what it is first. I have a four-wheel drive, no window van, and rodents took it over. New York gross as heck. I love it. Must get another one quick. Yeah, or get that one fixed. So Jay, you saying you don't know what bank holiday is? Who else doesn't know? Don't look it up either. It's a chance for us to learn. Who else doesn't know what it is? It's okay not to know, but it's a time to learn. Storage units, folks got it on lock. Yeah, but you're still in the city though. I don't want to be in the city. Don't know. Jay says she don't know. Anybody else? I don't know. I've got two. Or everybody else know what it is. I heard of it. Or everybody else know what it is. I don't know, Curly girl. Okay, well, we'll go with the majority right now. A bank holiday is when the system decides what's the question. The question is, what is a bank holiday? A lady here in New York City was living in a storage unit with her kids. Very sad. Damn. Well, she took a wrong turn somewhere in life. That's it. That's a question, JK. You know what a bank holiday is? It was down. It was done in Greece before the government shut things down. Well, what it is no idea. Right. Okay. Cool. What it is let's say we all go down to the bank, right? And we want every depositor in that bank wants their money out. The bank can call a bank holiday and either not give you none of your money or ration the money out equitably. Give everybody $100. That's it. No matter how much you got in the bank, that's a bank holiday. Or they could just close the bank. The money in the bank is theirs. You have Federal Reserve notes. Those are not your notes. I know we think they are, but they're not. Those are Federal Reserve notes. So they own that money that's in the bank, right? They just let you use it. Storage units can be very comfortable spots. Yeah, they could, but I ain't messing with that. I'm getting me a van. That's gonna be comfortable. Um, so the way things looking, they probably gonna try to pull a bank holiday here, but you're not gonna be getting none of your money out. And then we'll probably have hyperinflation and all that, and money is not gonna be worth nothing. Be like Zimbabwe, Venezuela. Okay. So peace and love. What up, Miss Perry? Hazel Crest in the house. That's what's up. Um, so if the bank can pull a bank holiday and not give any of the bank's depositors their money, no matter how much you got in there, you got $1 or you can have 10 million. You ain't getting it. Okay. Because the bank's going to be shut down. Right. So if that happens, how do you, as one of those depositors, how do you survive with no money? And that's where the van life comes in at. That's where prepping comes in at, right? That's where having a piece of land in the mountains, like Jay, I think that was Jay said she got a spot of land, a spot in the mountains. Now, if you get you a van, you got that spot, and you prep, get you some storable food, you get you some a way to purify water, way to collect rainwater, right? Get you a solar generator and some storable food. You can be up there for hell a year until things work themselves out. But you got to look at how am I going to be able to survive with no money, with no fiat currency, and nothing to buy because the stores will be empty. Let me see. Van all the way. That's the way to go. Absolutely. They're running people from parking lots, Walmarts, nowadays overnight. Yeah, I see. Hey, you're right, New York. I see a lot of those folks at the truck stops too now, right? And they putting signs up at the truck stops at the front of the entrance saying, I think 1 hour parking only, something like that. Owners could be told at their expense. They putting signs up, so I see it already happening. That's for a lot of folks that's been mismanaging money that they've been entrusted with, or they don't have employment or whatever. So people are already doing living in cars, but I rather live in a van before I live in a car. So I'd be able to lay down and have an actual bed. And I'm gonna get the extended one. Now, the extended one is a look, it's about maybe that much extra, and that extra is where I'm gonna put my bed in, and where I can put me a California King in that bad boy. I'll be in there getting it in. Yeah, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Let's see. That'll be a last resort, right? Absolutely. Like, yeah, atomic option. Yes, but they have it, and it has been done already. So if you, if you had been noticing, it happened in Greece. Sweetberry just said that, and it also happened in Venezuela. It happened in Cuba. It happened in Russia when they collapsed. The Soviet Union collapsed, and now we're on the verge of it happening here. So when it happens here, what do? You need to be prepared. You can't wait. All that thinking you got time to wait, you don't. That's why you need to be buying stuff. I got enough stuff on there for about, you know, 4 or 5 months, but I want to have enough stuff for 2 years. At the same time, I'm gonna get that land so I can grow. All I need is a third or a fourth of an acre. That'll be enough for me to grow some stuff. When you're gonna learn how to fast, you're gonna drop some pounds, so you don't need as much to sustain yourself. $89 a month too. Oh, you talking about for the storage? Yeah, but see, you might have that option when stuff hit the fan. You know what I mean? Because if you come out of the storage space, well, it depends. If you stock it up right, but I wouldn't want to be there because you're still in the city. I think that's the part we're not seeing. You're still in the city because now if you run out of some stuff and you try to come up out of there, how do you get out? You're gonna break the windows and all that and bring attention to yourself? Because if people stop going to work because of chaos in the street, then you'll be locked inside the building. So I don't know. I don't think that is a viable solution when sugar hits the fan. Shout out to Dr. Moonby. When sugar hits the fan, I don't want to be stuck in there. I'd rather be in the van on my little land. Hey, I'm rhyming over here, y'all. I better be in the van on my little land growing some stuff. Okay, with all my storable stuff in the van and my bed, comfortable bed. Okay, stop. Yep. So that's what I'm thinking, guys. Yeah, we getting dark now, so I'm probably gonna go out here and get in my 2 mile walk and knock out my. I'm probably gonna do maybe 200 push-ups tonight. I do 200. I normally do 100, but like I said, you don't get no credit for just doing what you're supposed to do. So I probably do an extra 100 just for the heck of it. I already did my arms. I did my shoulders. So do my chest, do my walking to get my cardio and my legs a little exercise, and that way to roll the window down just a little bit, run them incense in there to get them bugs up out of there, and then it'll be cool in the truck. I can go and lay it down. All my stuff over here is charged up. Yep, everything's charged. Let's see my phone. Charge my phone a little bit more, and then that way I can get up tomorrow and call tow truck. It might be between. It's probably gonna be about $500 for me to get the truck towed to the shop tomorrow. It is what it is, and then I still got to wait for the repair, and more than likely it's gonna take a few days. So that means I'm gonna be in a hotel room, so I got to pay for that. So I'll be giving y'all probably some video. What up? What up? What up, Joe? I see you. East St. Louis in the house. You dig? What's going on, fam? Yeah, I'll probably be giving y'all the next few videos from the hotel room. You know what I'm saying? Because it just depends on what he got me at. More likely, if no, because I don't have no food there, so yeah, I'm gonna probably have to go to the hotel, get it one with a refrigerator. That way, I can go to the store and grab some stuff. Bring my hot pot. I got a hot pot in there, and grab a few little items. I can make salads. How much do you estimate a quarter of acre of land is going to run me? Well, I'm looking to pay as cheap as possible because I'm just cheap, But if I can get one of the black farmers, I can hopefully I can work something out with them. You know, just give me a quarter. I don't need a whole acre. Give me a quarter of an acre. I just need just enough to build me a little shack. You know what I'm saying? And in exchange, I could come out there and help them in the field when I'm off because I got some days off. So if I get 2 days off in a row, I come out there and donate some time and learn some stuff in the process, and make a new friend, and I give you some money. But I've been kind of looking around, so I don't want to spend no more than I want to say it depends on where, no more than 5,000. 5,000 and under. I like this about three, but we'll see. I don't need no whole acre. I could take a quarter of an acre. That'd be good enough. I'm gonna build a shack, or just have one of them little storage sheds that you see on the side of the road. They were like, oh, you can rent it. You can get this no money down. It's just like a storage shed. That's good enough. I could live in that. Just get one big enough, put a bed in there, and insulate the walls inside and out. That's all I need. I'm gonna have my solar generator, so that'll get me some fuel. I might mess around and buy a regular generator too. A diesel power one or something like that, or gasoline power one, because it might not be no gas. It'll be some stuff around because I've already learned how to do some things. So I probably get the solar one, and I'll probably just grab a cheap version of a fuel power generator because chances are it won't be no deliveries of gas, so gasoline is going to stop. Drivers are going to be too afraid to be trying to go through crowds of people to deliver gas. They ain't going to do that, so that's going to stop. But me knowing what I know how to get gas. I know how to get gas. I know how to get diesel, so I ain't worried about it. It ain't got to be done at the stations. I know how to get it, so I probably still need to get a fuel power generator as well. Uh, Plus, storage units have free electricity. Yeah, that's true, but then you get locked in. So here's what y'all got to see. If you in Chicago, right, and all hell breaks loose, there's nothing really preventing folks from breaking the window and coming up in the storage place. Okay. So they come up in there to rip the locks off the storage space, which ain't gonna. All it needs a sludge hammer. I hit that 2 times with a sludge hammer. I'm gonna knock the locks right off. Now I'm up in there with you. So I don't want to be a sitting I ain't even need no sitting duck. I'm going to buy me a van. Y'all can buy a cheap van. I want about 3,000. Just gonna have a little rust on it. That's all. For 2,000, have a little rust on it. Go to the auction. Uh, you think the new wife will agree for a small house? If she don't, she can just go at it alone on her own. Hey, you can't handle this. Okay, cool, no problem. Sayonara. you welcome to just go out there into the wild, the wilderness, and make it work. Yeah, shit, I don't give a damn. It's all about me at that point. If you ain't trying to be with me, who has taken the time to prepare. I got 2 years worth of preparedness. So you're gonna leave me to go out to the unknown. Hey, go right ahead, goofy. She'll be every goofy I could think of. Uh, New York, yeah, the new ones should do. Yep. I know how to get gas too. That's where knowing how to suck pays off. Hey, watch your mouth. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I know how to get gas. Yo, got Sweet Berry got me crying over here. That's pretty good, Sweet Berry. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't mind sharing with y'all. What you do is you get a hose, right? You go to a parking lot, car lot actually. Go to a car lot, brand new car lot. Bring you a bucket, something, gas can, put that hose in some of those tanks on a brand new car lot, and you got all the gas you need. And if you need diesel, go to a school bus company that has a parking lot full of school buses. Stick that hose down them gas cans. You got all the diesel, excuse me, all the diesel you're gonna ever need. Okay. If you don't have that close by, if it's a John Deere dealership close by, there you go. If it's a Peterbilt, Kenworth, International, Volvo, Sterling, any one of those trucking companies that sell new trucks and have a parking lot full of trucks, they all got diesel in them. So I just gave it to you. Just gave the secret away. So I'm ready. That's why I say, if a woman, if she my wife, and she want to walk away when we, hey, she be crazy as hell, and I would, hey, I would tell her, yeah, it, get it, get on out there so you can see what you got, what you. Cause I don't know what you thinking about. But chances are somebody like that wouldn't even be with me because I'm too sharp on the ball for that at this point. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying too, Sweet Bear. Yeah, I'm too much on the ball for that. So if you're gonna leave out into the wilderness during a bank holiday and a economic collapse of the country, you a damn fool. All you gotta do is pull up pictures of Greece, pull up pictures of Venezuela during the collapse, and see all that pandemonium in the street. People literally just killing each other over a loaf of bread. So if you're willing to tough that out, well, hey, go right ahead. I ain't finna go. Gave secrets away. Now hit the cash out. Exactly. Hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. You see, you can't say you're not getting no value over here because I'm giving y'all some real game. But it's only for folks who can really hear me. It's only for folks who can really hear me because you can't say I'm not giving y'all the game on how to get this stuff done and be prepared. However you ended up over here, this is part. That's the reason why I named it Go Ham Lifestyle Blog. So it's like whatever the hell I decide to talk about, I ain't got to be in no one particular lane. Okay, I got my Africa lane, I got my trucking lane, I got my prepping lane, and now I'm gonna have my van life lane. Got my cryptocurrency lane, got my health and wellness and fitness lane, right? Got my arts, right? Philosophy lane. These are how we should be. Have all this going for us, right? She's getting Martin voice. Get the stepping, right? Get the stepping. Step. Hey, Megan, hurry up. Get your ass up out of here. You know? Yeah. But that's right. Hit that cash app, guys, because y'all can't say you ain't been getting no good advice. I just gave y'all the secrets. What this I gave you the keys to the kingdom. Right? You need fuel, that's how you get it. And it's literally places literally across the highway where you can get fuel. All this place. So you got fuel, all you need. But don't be telling everybody. This is just for us. This is just for us. Okay. So you get you a fuel powered generator as well as get you a solar. Okay. You ain't got it. You just need at least a 500 watt. I'm 1,000, but you can at least get a 500. You'll be good. Right? Get your solar panel, and then on top of my roof, I'm gonna put solar panels on the roof so I can have solar running to the van. Plus, I'm gonna get the generator. I ain't gonna be without power. Let's see. Just don't swallow the gas. That's right. I got notes. That's what's up. Yeah, so we gonna be all right over here, people. And that's just if we can't get out of here, people. Now I got my passport, and if push come to shove, and if we can get if we get an indication early enough that this is gonna happen, then maybe I can get to the airport. But if they do a bank holiday, whatever we got in the bank is it's not gonna help me. I ain't gonna be able to get out the country. I ain't gonna be able to get a flight, and then they're gonna most likely ground all domestic flights. So once they ground all domestic flights, then guess what? I can't even get out of here, even though I have my Sierra Leonean passport. You know, I have a 22 kilowatt generator, home standby generator. Okay. Generic. Is that generic? Generic. Home standby generator. That's what's up. Yeah. I'm finna get me a couple too now. Get ready. Grab my van, all that. It's going down. Because you don't want to wait to the last minute. And I know a lot of us going to end up waiting to the last minute. Sweet Berry, that needs that Cash App too, guys. A brother. That exactly. Because you said it at the right time. That's why I was so tripped out about it. You know what I mean? But hey, shout out to Mr. Lofton. I don't know where he at today. Because Mr. Lofton came through big time yesterday. So we definitely appreciate that, brother. Y'all send him some well wishes because he's not feeling too good. So get well soon, Mr. Lofton. We need you. So get well soon. We're praying for you. Get well soon. He's really going through it. So hopefully he'll feel better. I haven't called him today. I'll call him tomorrow though. See how he's doing, how he's feeling. Yeah. Because he had his birthday Friday. It's gonna be on your channel. Yeah, Mr. Lawson going through it. So hopefully he feels better. I know I talked to him. I called him. When did I talk to him? Friday. Friday was the last time I talked to him. But I sent him. We sent him a text yesterday, but I haven't talked to him since Friday. Got something. got something for the next weekend on the Cash App. Peace and love, Dre. I know you good, but yeah, because it just it's gonna go for some of the stuff that we need. Because like I said, hopefully we're preparing for nothing. Hopefully we just the stuff blows over and what they say, hope for the best. I'm hoping for the best, people, but we can't be fools. We need to be prepared in case because we see the way this thing is going down and it's not looking good. You got the borders open. You bringing all these Afghan refugees into the country. You got the southern border open, right? You got this senile old dude and this other this chick. She can't even be she can't even be bothered. She ain't even being seen. Republicans talking about impeachment. You got Americans left in Afghanistan being hunted down. I read an article today. Some lady said they looking for her. So yeah, things look kind of funny. You got a coup d'etat jumping off in Guinea. Um, Still got the variant going around. So stuff is stuff is getting real. Banks already start cutting back on credit. That's an indication that soon it could possibly be. Because I know my cars have been the credit limit has been shortened or limited, I guess. Because I remember I had a card where I had how much was on that card? I think I had 17,000 on one of my credit cards. They cut my limit down without even saying anything. Just did it, cut it all the way down to 4,000. Just just did it. Yep. Yeah. I mean, everything is pointing that way. Then I had another card. I had a Macy's card. I had two $2,500 credit limit on a Macy's card. I went in Macy's. I put about $700 worth of stuff on the counter because I was getting ready to go to Africa. So I wanted to be fly. I wanted to be fly. So I went to Macy's. I put about $750 worth of stuff on the counter. And in my mind, okay, I ain't really used this card really. I got 2,500 on it, so cool. I'm gonna go ahead and ball out of control. I go, and the card got declined. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, run it again. I got it going. I had to stroke that sucker about 4 times. I was like, what the hell? So I was like, put all that shit back. I went to the car, picked up the phone. I called them. Hey man, what the heck is going on? They're like, well, yeah, your credit limit is only 300. Well, what happened? Well, we don't know. What? Well, they cut it from 2,500 to 300 without even telling me. And that's an American Express. The other one was a Visa, a Chase Visa at that. Rest in power. Amen, they brother. Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Joe. We talked about it earlier. So I don't know, was it, because chance normally when you're found like that, it's either foul play or, of course, the other hand, you was doing dibbling dabbling secretly and you overdid it. Yeah, so they 300. That's it from 2,500. So it's coming, and they did that like when did they do that? Right, a few months after COVID hit. And then I read stuff in the paper, article, not the paper, saying that the banks are cutting back on credit now. So now they're not even extending credit to folks. So it's looking real, people. So I would say just get ready. Just get ready, just to be on the safe side. If we can get out of here, then all praise is due to the Most High. And if we can't, all praise is due to the Most High. But we are going to prepare. So if you're able to get out of here, then great. You know, get out of here before it happens. Like I said, the job is the only thing keeping me here too, West Coast. And if I keep working hard as I am, I have enough money by the end of the year to build my place in Ghana. So that way I have a place to live over there and a rental. I don't have enough money to do both. Rent my place out for about probably about 600 a month, maybe. It's gonna be nice, but about 600. I ain't gonna try to rob the folks. Maybe 700, something like that. We're gonna have solar and all that, so about 700 over there. Cause God is expensive. I'm tipping out. I'm tripping out. Tripping out the 17K down to 4K. Oh wow. Okay, you heard about that. Yeah, that's what happened, man. So I can attest to what's happening now. This is not looking good. It's not looking good. Right now I'm doing all right, but shit, I just scanned my paperwork in for this load that I'm on. I need if I do four more loads like this, I have enough money to build. Shoot, man, this load pays so good. I have enough money to build um, two units, 3 bedroom, 2 bath units in Ghana. If I just do four more, four more of these by the end of the year. I don't know if it's going to happen or not because that place, I don't know how often they get that particular product. So we'll see. I'm hoping we got my fingers, crossed. Yes, they cut my limits too. American Express is the only one that remains the same. Well, see, American Express cut mine and Chase cut mine, which was a Visa, and the Macy's card was an American Express. So I don't know. What's up, peace? That's good, bro. Playing your work and work on your Africa. Work on your plan for Africa. That's right for Africans. That's right. I have a X card when I was in high school, and yeah, but it is what it is. But okay, guys, and it got dark now, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump out. We even had a great build. We had a great, what they call it, great cipher. We had a great build. We talked about some good things. We talked about doing your ancestry, find out which tribe you're from. We talked about the brother passing away, rest in power, Mende brother. Um, we also talked about the pending collapse and bank holidays. We also talked about van life. Um, we also talked about trucking. We also talked about uh, health and wellness. We talked about preparing, doing a little prepping. We talked about black farmers. So we covered some situations today. Okay, we talked about being prepared for if you stuck here, and also if we're able to get up out of here. Right? Are you gonna have enough money to sustain yourself over there once you get there? Because there's no jobs per se. So you're gonna need to be able to be self-sufficient. And if the country over here collapses, then you're not gonna be getting any money over there. So that's one thing. So that's why I say if I build two places, want to be a rental right on top of each, stack them on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? Two flat. I could live on the top floor and rent out the bottom floor, and the bottom floor would be enough money that I could sustain myself. Okay. We grow our own food. We source our own water. We have solar panels on the roof. Then we can cut down on the fact that we won't need a whole lot of fiat currency. Don't forget the lead farmer 73. That's right. Yeah, we talked about the black farmers. I don't know about the lead farmers, he's black or not, but yeah, I'll go and look that up. Lead, matter of fact, with my pen at so I can write it down. Oh yeah, 73 on YouTube. All right. Gotta always keep a pen with you. He's on YouTube. Yeah, I put that on there. He's on YouTube. So yeah, we can start growing, grow some, and we talked about living in storage spaces. Okay. We talked about bulletproof in our windows on our vans. We talked about stealth cargo vans. Look at yeah, we're gonna yeah, that's what they were saying. We're gonna look it up, Joe. They were talking about that earlier. Um, so yeah, so we can all be prepared, folks. It's about who's smart at this point. Uh, if you pretend, put your head like an ostrich, put your head in the sand and act like you don't see what's happening, you're a fool. You are a fool at this point because you cannot say that this society is the same society that we grew up in when we were kids. It's a lot more demonic than when we was kids. So um, it should put a little fire up under some of us so we can go ahead and shell out the money because this stuff is not cheap, but it's better to buy it now while the money still has some value. But you don't want to wait till it doesn't have any value. Then you stuck like Chuck. What the hell am I gonna do now? You don't know how to grow food. Most of us in the city don't know how to farm. You don't know how to grow nothing. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we our appetite is just running wild. We don't know how to control it and curb our appetite, right? Then the money's not worth nothing. Folks in the street going chaotic. So yeah, so what you gonna have to get out there and get it like Tyson. I ain't trying to do that because it's gonna be too many out there to try to get it from. So look into van life. If you can get one, get a cheap one. Get a you know $2,500 van. And it ain't got to be super nice. I just want something nice. Since my money may not be worth nothing anyway, I might as well spend it. If it's not gonna be worth nothing, I'm gonna take some of it over there if push come to shove before the collapse, and then use the rest over here. But I'm gonna go and get up out of here. If y'all feel y'all got some value out of today, you see the cash app going right there, $sign Rakin Khalik. That's RAKINKHALIQ. If you feel you got some value out of today, brother finna put the truck in the shop. It's probably gonna run me a couple $1,000. Plus, I'm gonna need to get a hotel room for a couple of days. Plus, I'm gonna need to buy some food. Probably catch the Uber. Spend a lot of money just on the repair. Then my next load was supposed to be loading on Tuesday, which is in the morning. I can't get it, so they're gonna have to put somebody else on it. What up? What up? I see you. Wash hands, wash hands, wash hands, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna wash my hands and my butt. I'm gonna wash it all. You're right. I'm gonna wash it. That's what's up. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all know. Y'all know. I love you. I love you. I love you. Hope you got some value out of today. And if you did, contribute something to the show. We're gonna try to have Miss Eugene on here tomorrow. I'm gonna call her in the morning and see what's her schedule so she can we can kind of give you all a little warning because we're gonna get her on here to answer some questions about the trip because we're still moving forward like nothing is happening, but we're preparing in the background. Okay, so we'll try to get her on tomorrow, and I think if I'm gonna be off Tuesday, I mean Wednesday as well in the hotel, I have more money over here. We'll bring him over too. So we'll have some good interviews coming up this week. Since I'm gonna be down, the truck is not gonna be running. I might as well give y'all some good interviews. So I get a room with some good lighting, and we'll make it happen. But y'all know I love you. Until next time, peace and what, what? Black African power, baby. That's what's up. Later, y'all.